Okay, so artificial intelligence is pretty much everywhere, right? And it is changing faster than we can keep up. That's why we're going to talk about a global guide for making it safe and trustworthy for everyone. Think of it as a rule book for AI, and trust me, it's more important right now than you might think. We are constantly hearing about all the incredible things AI can do, from writing essays to discovering new medicines. But what happens when it messes up? That's the other side of the story, and it's one we absolutely have to talk about.
I mean, imagine an AI that's supposed to help companies find the perfect person for a job. What if, because of some hidden bias in its programming, it starts rejecting amazing candidates for reasons that have nothing to do with their skills?
Or think about a self-driving car. It's an incredible piece of tech for sure. But what if it's pouring rain and it just can't recognize a stop sign? That one little error could cause a really dangerous accident. And it's not just about physical safety. These AI systems handle so much of our personal data. If that data isn't locked down properly, it could get leaked. See, these aren't just little technical glitches. They are real-world problems that can seriously impact people's lives, their rights, and their safety. So how do we stop this from becoming a total AI Wild West, where anything goes and mistakes like these are just normal? Well, luckily, there's a global plan in the works to bring some order and responsibility to the whole AI world. It's called ISO 42001. Now, the easiest way to think about it is as an official rulebook, a set of international guidelines for any team anywhere on the planet that's building or using AI. And the difference a plan like this makes is, well, it's night and day. It's all about moving away from potential chaos and danger and toward a system that's built on safety, trust, and responsibility. It's a framework that helps us feel confident in the AI we interact with every single day. And the great thing is, this rulebook isn't some super complicated 1,000-page document that's impossible to figure out. Nope. It follows a really simple, logical, 4-step game plan that just repeats over and over to keep making things better. This whole process is known as the plan, do, check, act cycle. It's not a one-time thing, but a continuous loop that's designed to make AI systems safer and better over time. So let's use our self-driving car example to see exactly how it works in the real world. First up, the team makes a plan. This is where they get together and really think about everything that could possibly go wrong before they even write a single line of code. So identifying risks is absolutely crucial. The big goal is a safe car, right? But a major risk they spot is the AI misreading signs in bad weather. So from there, they set a crystal clear rule. The AI has to work perfectly no matter what the weather is doing. Okay, next up, they actually do the work. They take that plan they made and put it into action. This is where the ideas start to become reality. And listen, this isn't just a job for the engineers. This part needs real commitment, starting from the very top. The leaders of the company, the executives, have to show everyone that they are dead serious about making this AI safe and reliable. So what does that look like? Well, they take action. They set up tests in simulated bad weather. They make sure they have the right resources, the money, the people, the tools to get the job done right. And they set a super clear, measurable goal: get that error rate below 0.01%. Then comes step 3. They check their work. Did the plan actually succeed? Did they hit their goal? It's time to look at the results and see what happened. So they monitor the AI's performance, they run all these detailed tests, and they measure the results directly against that goal they set back in the do phase. The big question is, did it work as well as they hoped? And success! They nailed it. They hit their target. But, and this is so important, while checking the data, they find a new, unexpected problem. The AI has trouble with those sudden, really intense downpours. This just goes to show you that even when you succeed, you can find brand new challenges. And that brings us to the final step. They act. They take everything they just learned from that check phase and they use it to make real improvements. So first, they get to work improving the AI so it can handle those sudden storms. But then, a new request comes in from a customer. Now they need the car to recognize road signs in a totally different country. And just like that, the cycle begins all over again with a new plan. This is the whole point. It's a process of continuous improvement. The job is never really done. So why does all of this actually matter? I mean, why would a company go through all this trouble? Well, it turns out the payoff is huge, both for the companies making the AI and for us, the people who use it. For starters, it builds trust. When you know a product was built with safety and responsibility in mind, you feel way more confident using it. It also helps companies stay on the right side of the law, which is a big deal with new regulations popping up. It prevents those costly, really embarrassing mistakes that can destroy a brand's reputation. And in the end, this whole process just leads to better, safer, and more reliable products, which gives companies a real advantage. So this rulebook, ISO 42001, it really gives us a clear path forward for building and using AI responsibly. It gives us a structure we can all use for safety and trust. But all of this leaves us with a really big question for the future. As AI gets more and more powerful and starts acting in ways we might not fully understand, who's ultimately responsible when it makes a mistake? Is it the programmer, the company that sold it, the person using it? That's a tough question we're all going to have to figure out together.